This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So hi everyone, this is Jeanne-Marie Taylor of Jeanne-Marie Taylor Muse. Why did I just put you through that rendition of a very beautiful gospel song that has been sung so much more beautifully by so many other people? Well, I want to make a couple of points today. I want to talk about the fact that we can all shine and we don't have to shine perfectly. And a beautiful example of that, of not being perfect, is what I did just now. I got over my fear. I'm an incredibly shy person, and I got over my fear of public singing, and I just did it. And you know why I did it? Because I just felt so motivated to pop on here today and talk about how we don't have to be perfect during this time of crisis. You know, we hear so many stories, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram, or there's even these amazing stories about people doing miraculous things in biblical times. I mean, just literally, we are inundated at times, I think, with stories of people doing things in a way that's really, really like, wow, oh my God, that's amazing. And we forget sometimes that we're allowed to show up and just let it all hang out. And we're allowed to show up and be imperfect, and that our light is still going to shine. Our light is still going to shine so brightly whenever we express ourselves with love. So thank you for suffering through that. And now let's do a meditation exercise together. Yeah, you saw that coming, right? So what I want to do is a meditation that's all about letting your light shine. And remembering that we don't have to shine perfectly. We don't have to speak perfectly. We don't have to act perfectly. It's a crisis, for God's sake. So let's just start to slow our breathing and take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. Find the rhythm of your breathing. Your rhythm is going to be different from my rhythm. Your singing's probably going to be better than my singing, by the way. But find the rhythm of your breathing. And whatever that rhythm is, take it down. Make it slower. Do you remember, if any of you ever took any music classes when you were in grade school, if you took piano lessons or guitar lessons? I'd had to take both. I loved both. You might have some experience with a metronome. You remember that? Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Keeping time for you, right? Well, I want you just to imagine that your metronome is now slowing. Breathe in. And then just breathe out whenever it feels right. And what you're going for here is not perfection. You're going for a beautiful slow down. You are releasing the need to be on a schedule right now. This is unscheduled time. This is you time. And I want to give you this gift in this moment. I want to give you the gift of yourself and your heart. So place your hand over your heart right now. Whichever hand is your dominant hand. If you're right-handed, that means your right hand. And I want you to just place it over your heart center and say hello to your heart center. Because if you're somehow taking the time out of your day with everything that's going on in the world, and you are experiencing this right now, you're taking the time for a spiritual experience, then you have a very special and a very beautiful heart. A heart that can shine. Your light can shine. And just keep focusing on breathing slowly. Your own rhythm. In and out. The beautiful thing about focusing on our breath is that it's just something that takes care of itself, right? And it's a beautiful reminder to us that whenever we want to, whenever things get crazy, we can come back to our breath. And with your hand now over your heart center, feel into your heart and start to become aware of a little light, a little flame, a little eternal divine flame that's there. We sometimes forget that we are a reflection of the divine flame. We are a reflection, a holographic representation, a little piece of the whole that is divinity. You're an important piece of that. So I want you to see the flame in your heart, that spark of you-ness and love and joy and compassion, getting bigger now. And continue to breathe slowly at your own pace. And just allow that flame of divine light to grow larger still. You can imagine that it's now about the size of your hand. And I want you to just lean into that. Lean into it and just say, oh, I appreciate you, divine flame of my heart. I want you to shine like never before. And tell yourself that you don't have to be perfect. You have such beautiful gifts. The gift of being able to listen to others, to be able to, if you're with someone, you can touch them. If you're not with them, you can touch them with your words. There is so much that we can do. Let's focus on that. And that flame in your heart is just getting brighter, and now it's not even a noticeable flame. It's like a huge, generalized glow. Can you feel it? It's a beautiful shade of amber, golden, flecks of orange, love energy, love light. You are starting to let your light shine, and it ain't no little light, it's a big light, and it's getting bigger and bigger. So what would it be like now to be enveloped in this light coming out of your heart chakra? What would that be like? Because that's what's happening now. You are now bodily infused with this strong and gorgeous divine light that comes from your heart. And it's going all the way out to all parts of your body. All of the parts of you that think, that respond. And along the way, it's healing. It's healing every part. It's bringing every part of you that needs to be lifted up now into a higher space. And as you breathe now, I want you to breathe in that beautiful, divine, golden healing light, because we always want to be treating ourselves with compassion and love. Breathe in this divine love. Breathe in this compassion for yourself. Before you can show compassion to another, you must show it to yourself. And from there, because this is a short meditation, I'm just going to allow you to let this golden light expand more and more and more. Bring it out and out and out. And you can envision it enveloping the entire room that you're in right now. And from there, just push it out further. Let your heart light, let that little light of yours shine out into your whole house or your apartment building. See your heart light as it crosses the road and starts to infiltrate your neighborhood. And what a beautiful antidote your light is. What a beautiful disinfectant. How wonderful it is that you are so graciously shining your healing heart light out into the world, starting with your community, your neighborhood. And I invite you to take a few extra minutes here and start to see your light drifting, floating even further out. You have no shortage of this light. You can afford to share this light with everyone. Your love, your compassion, your energetic fingerprint can go places where you cannot go right now. It can touch people that you cannot touch physically right now. Let your heart light. Let your little light shine, just like the song says. Let your beautiful heart light shine further and further out. Not just your neighborhood, not just your town. Go big. Go big. Go statewide. Envelop your whole nation. Send your inimitable, distinctive, authentic, amazing energy of love and light and soulful compassion out into the world. And see it and feel it and will it. Intend that your beautiful heart light will lift up the universe and its vibration, because it will. Because when you do this, your angels and guides are right there with you. Your fellow human beings who are also meditating are right there with you. And they are adding their heart light to yours. And just allow that wave of beautiful heart light to go around and around and around the world. So often in a crisis we feel like there's nothing we can do. This is something you can do. As a matter of fact, this is something only you can do. The world needs your heart light. Needs you to let your heart light shine. We need this from you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for bringing your vibrations out into the world, for extending your reach. Thank you, my friends. You've just done a little mini healing for the world. And I'll talk to you soon. This is Jeanne-Marie. Bye-bye.